Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Probability, episode 4.4. We are dealing with ICSE Foundation Mathematics, class 10 by R.S. Agrawal, Goel Brothers Publications, and we are with chapter number 27, Probability. We are with sum number 6. I think it's an example 6. Yes, it's an example 6. Example 6 says, a game of numbers has cards marked from 11 to 40. And a card is drawn at random. Find the probability that a number on a card is a perfect square and divisible by 7. So number 1 is perfect square and number 2 is divisible by 7. So let us work it out. So cards. How many cards are there? There are 30 cards, because if you start with 11 and you end with 40, the total number of cards will be 30. So our sample space is 30. Now, question number 1, that is we have to work it out with the perfect square. So that is our event 1. So event 1, perfect square. So which are the perfect square? 16, 25 and 36. How many are there? 3. So NE1 is equal to 3. And number 2 divisible by 7. So that will be the event number 2. So event number 2 divisible by 7. Which are the numbers? That is divisible by 7, coming between 11 to 40, it is 14, 21, 28 and 35. So it is 4. So NE2 is equal to 4. Now what is the formula for PE? That is probability of an event. It is NE upon NS. NE is the number of event that is occurring. It is our outcome. And the total space, that is what is the total outcome of that event. So here we get PE1 is equal to 3 upon 30 is equal to 1 upon 10, and PE2 is equal to 4 upon 30, that we get 2 upon 15. So this is the simplest sum, and this question was asked in 2016. Just imagine, 3 marks question, very easy question. I hope you understood. Let us work it out with example number 7. Let us go for example number 7. A box contains some black balls and 30 white balls. If probability of drawing a black ball is 2/5 of that of drawing a white ball, find the total number of black balls in the box. So we don't know how many black balls are there, therefore we also don't know total number of balls in the box. So let us write down total number of balls, x plus 30. Why x plus 30? X stands for total number of black balls and 30 stands for total number of white balls. So total number of balls in the box is x plus 30. Just 1 minute. Yes, so total number of balls is equal to x plus 30. Total number of black balls, that is x, and total number of white balls, that is 30. Now E1 is the event for pulling or drawing the black ball out of the box, and we know the formula PE is equal to NE upon NS. Therefore, applying the formula for the event 1, we get PE1 is equal to NE. We don't know how many black balls are, therefore x upon total number of, that is our sample space, x upon x plus 30. E2, that is the event occurring for drawing white ball. How many white balls are there? 30. So that is our E2. So NE2 30 upon x plus 30. Here I can write like this also. So here this one can be written as NE1 is equal to x, and this one written as NE2 is equal to 30, while this part is NS is equal to x plus 30. I hope you understood this one. So now probability of drawing a black ball is 2/5 of white ball. So that means black ball probability is x upon x plus 30 and white ball probability is 30 upon x plus 30, and drawing a black ball is 2/5. So x upon x plus 30 is equal to 2/5 multiplied by 30 upon x plus 30. 30 upon x plus 30 is the probability of a white ball, and we have to find out the probability of probability of x, that is the black ball. So we require to find out the value of x. So now 5 1s are 5 6 are 6 2s are 12. So here we get x upon x plus 30 is equal to 12 upon x plus 30. X plus 30 cancel. So value of x is equal to 12. So we got x equal to 12, and x is related to black balls. X is related to black balls. So therefore x is equal to 12. Black ball is equal to 12. So we can say black balls, total number of black balls in the box is 12. I hope you understood this one. This type of sum is likely to be asked in the board examination, and this one was asked in 2013. I hope you understood this sum. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment box. Let us go to example number 8. Let us solve example number 8. From a pack of 52 playing cards, all cards are bearing numbers which are multiples of 3 are removed, and a card is now drawn at random. Find the probability, number 1, that a card is a face card, and number 2, a card having an even number but should be red in color. So first of all, we'll work it out like this. First of all, we'll write the cards. Which are the cards? Ace, it's not 1, it's ace. Ace, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, jack, queen and king. Now which cards are removed? The removed cards are the multiples of 3, that is 3 6 and 9. And in a deck you will find 4 different things, that is club, spade, hearts and diamond. So 3 times 4 is equal to 12. So 12 cards of 3 6 and 9 are removed. Now how many remaining cards will be there? So out of 52, 12 are removed. So that means you will be having 40. So our sample space is ns is equal to 40. Now event 1 that we require to find that a card is a face card. Face card, that is jack, queen and king. So 3 are there and total 4 in the deck. So it is 3 4s are 12. So you find 12 face cards, and n even is equal to 12. Now n even number red card, that is your event number 2. But event number 2, even red card, we will not have 6. Why? Because 6 is removed, that is it is coming in the multiple of 3. So we will not mention 6 here. So it is 2 4 8 and 10. So how many total numbers? 4. And red card of 2 are there. One is hearts and another one is diamond. So both of them are red in color. So it is 2. So 4 2s are 8. So that is NE2 is equal to 8. Now according to the formula, we know the formula. What is the formula for that? For this formula is here. We will write here. Formula is PE is equal to NE upon NS. So P is equal to NE upon NS. So taking the formula we get PE1 is equal to 12 upon 40, which comes 3 upon 10, and PE2 is equal to 8 upon 40, which comes 1 upon 5. I hope you understood this sum. It is pretty simple. Just a bit of knowledge related to analysis is required. This is the sum also asked in the board examination, that is in the year 2011. I hope you understood all the examples. We'll start with the exercise in the next episode. If you have any doubts, please mention me in the comment box. Thanks very much. And kids, do not forget to mention the formulas. Whenever you write formula, you get 1 mark for this one. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next episode.